Hello everyone, this is Sonota Masonic Hearn once more, and I'm here to show you how to texture the KzK Lyrekhet, I believe that's how you pronounce it, for my newest mod, the King Cheetah. So if you might have noticed in the poster it says hard. It is a little difficult if you don't know what you're doing, so hopefully this video will help you out. I'm going to start off simple with the ear. So, as you can see, I rezzed out all the parts that we're going to retexture. The tail's already textured when you buy it, so you don't have to worry about that. So we're going to start off with the ear. You only have to use the the DSD leopard ear. I'm sorry I didn't include the DSD tail, but I mean, I had a couple other modders try to help me with the issues that I was having with the tail, and it just was not working out. So I just used the DSD leopard ears with the rest of the Lyrekhet body parts. So again, we're going to start off with the ear, and just for the sake of the just to show what's what, I'm going to use the blue October textures to show you how I'm going to retexture. So right click, edit the ear. I go to edit linked parts, and I'm just going to click directly on the ear fluff. You'll see it, it's going to be highlighted, and your build window is going to be transparent with, you know, the texture, the color of whatever ear you have rezzed out. So I'm going to look for King Cheetah, which is KC, Blue October ears, DSD leopard ear only. I'm going to open it up so you'll see what it looks like. I'm sorry, we're looking for the fluff first. Duh. We're going to do the fluff. So this part here is the fluff. King Cheetah Blue October ear fluff, DSD leopard ear only. Click and drag it to your window, and it's going to change the fluff only. Now we need to do the main solid part of the ear. We're going to go to the other ear texture that I had opened, which is going to be this one. Do the same thing, click directly on the ear, click and drag the texture from your inventory to the texture window, and it changes just that part of the ear. So your ear is done. We're going to go on to the head. This one, Control Z and Control Alt T are your friends. Please don't underestimate those two hotkeys. They are my friend, they are your friend, they just want to help out. So we're going to keep, right click, edit the head, your build menu, go to texture, and up here you're going to click edit link parts. So just click anywhere on the head and it's only going to highlight one specific part. Okay, so we're going to do the eyes, and I know I've had people complain, hey, it's not, it's not recording, it's not whenever it blinks, it still shows the old texture. Well, this is really, really easy, so you can't really screw this up. So click on the eye, just, right here beneath the lid. Hold down Shift on your keyboard, and then click the other eye in the same area. And then in our inventory, we're going to look for King Cheetah Blue October head and jaw. Open that up, and as you can see, it's going to be a PNG head. So click and drag it to your texture window, and as you can see, it changed all the blinking states. No matter if it's lidded, if it's closed, if it's opened, your eyes are done. Be sure not to click on the eyelashes. You can tell when you're clicking on the eyelashes because you're just going to see a single black line on your texture window. That's not it. You want to click on the direct part of the head, the skull, for the eyes. And for this part, I'm going to go to select face on my build menu. It's just a couple options up above your edit linked part. So click select face, click directly on the snout. Now you're going to see I'm going to click one side of the snout, hold down Shift on my keyboard, click the other side. So just you can see what I'm talking about. See, there's two different sides. You're going to click both of them. Trust me. Trust me. You may not be able to see it here, but you'll see it probably on yours, on a darker color of your avatar. I don't know why it's not showing up here. Anyway, click one side, hold down Shift, click down the other side. And as you can see, we have this little PNG fluff here. Hold down Shift on your keyboard, click that fluff, and then click the other fluff. And you'll see what I mean when I click and drag the Blue October head and jaw over to the texture window. See, the fluff is there and it's all transparent. Now, if it doesn't show you this little fluffy part, it's probably set to none. You don't want it on none. You want to change that to, it's right next to the texture window. alpha masking, and set it at a good 100. 100 should be the default for whatever alpha masking you have to do for your avatars. You're going to have to do this part for the eyebrows as well. We'll go ahead and do that later. So, we're going to turn to the back of the head with select face still on. Click one side of the skull, hold down shift, click down the other side. You're going to use the same texture, the head and jaw, click and drag it to your texture window, and the main part of your head is textured. Alright, good. Then before we go on to the eyebrows, I want to do this cheek fluff right here because this is the other part that's going to use select face as well. So with select face still on, click this part of the fluff because this is still connected to your skull, so you only want to retexture this part of the fluff. Cam behind it, and you want to try to click, directly behind that same little fluff you selected. While you're holding shift, the reason for holding down shift is because you'll select multiple surfaces or multiple items without selecting the whole thing if you have edit linked parts on or select face on. So remember, shift before you click on another piece that you want to texture, the same texture, use shift and then click. So for this cheek fluff, we're going to go to Blue October cheek fluff, click and drag it to your texture window, and it's textured. Yay, yay. We're going to do that to the other side. Click the front, cam around, click the back part of it, click and drag it, and there you go. And as for this part of the fluff, these fluffs are their own individual little objects. They're not meshed with the head. I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to disable select face, go back up to move with edit link part still on. I'm going to click on one of these fluffs and drag it. See? Now let me show you what I try to do when I click and drag this large cheek fluff. It goes with the head. So that's the reason why you need to do select face for this fluff and edit linked parts for these four little fluffs. So click, shift, 1, 2, 3. Do the same for the other side. Hold down shift, click 1, 2, 3, 4. Click and drag cheek fluff to the window, texture window, and it's there. It's there, you're good. Cheek is done. Cheek fluff are done. Now this is going to be another little fun part. On your keyboard, click Control or Command if you have a Mac, Alt-T. Control Alt-T or Command Alt-T. Now it'll bring up all your transparent, your different eyebrow states, your different blinking states. It's just, whenever you click through your HUD, it's going to make one invisible and one visible. You should know that by now. But anyway, right click, edit your head again. Edit linked parts. Click directly on the eyebrows. Doesn't matter which one. Click one and then click the other one. And what I do is I click and drag it. See, it's one whole piece, but we still have two more sets of eyebrows here. So hold down shift, click, and I move it back. And then click and click the last two. That's it. There's no more eyebrows. So to texture this, you're going to have to use select face. Okay? Select face on your build menu. Click the two main parts of the eyebrows, which is the big parts. The big parts, you can't miss it. To your inventory, look for the head and jaw texture, and it textures all the main parts you had selected. See, you'll notice this eyebrow is not textured. It's still with the old default one. We're going to change that right now, but there's a reason why you have to do select face and click directly on the main parts of the eyebrow. These may not look like they're textured, but they are. You'll notice them when you change your eyebrow states. Now, for the eyebrows, the fluff, you want to click directly on them. You'll be able to see which one's which because this one's a little bit darker. So click that. Always hold down shift to select multiple faces. Do the same over here. Click the fluff. And then here, click the fluff. And then this one we're going to go to October eyebrow fluff only. Let me show you the difference in these two textures. This one has a transparent little part right on the eyebrow. This one does not. This one's for the head, and this one's for your eyebrow fluff. Click and drag it to your texture window, and there it is. See? You're good to go. And once again, if it's not in alpha mode, alpha masking set to 100, go ahead and change that. It's really, really easy. And how do you get these eyebrows back to where they're supposed to be? Control Z. See? So easy. So ridiculously easy. I hope you all learned something from this too. for any other avatar mod you want to try to work on. It's just amazing. So the head is done. Congratulations, you got past the hard part. And now we're going to move on to the jaw. I did not really do a lot of work for the cheek fluff, or the chin fluff, I'm sorry. It was just way too delicate for me to really get in there and try to texture it properly, so I'm sorry if you like chin fluff, but I'm sorry. Sorry not sorry, in a way. So, as you can see, I turned Control-Alt-T or Command-Alt-T on to show me what's invisible. Oh, speaking of invisible, I forgot to do the smiling states. You see these little red parts? That's the smiling and the frown state. So with select face still on, I clicked on both of them, and I'm going to drag the head and jaw texture over to that, and when you change your mouth state on your HUD, it'll be visible. Back to the jaw. Pretty simple. Select face enabled. Click one side, hold down shift, click the other side. Look for the head and jaw texture, click and drag, and that one's textured. Now, once again, I didn't include the chin fluff. I am so sorry. I am sorry. You can try it if you want to, but it's not going to be very clean. I am sorry. If you want to hide your chin fluff, it's really simple. With select face still on, click on one side of the chin fluff, hold down shift, and click on the other side. All you have to do is go back to your build menu, and where it says transparency, change that to 100% and it'll be invisible. Let's turn this off, and the chin fluff is gone. Yay! Awesome. Really awesome. Okay, the hand, it's really easy. I personally don't use the paws or the hands that come with the avatars, but I know a lot of you ask for them, so I did include it. Texturing this is very, 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 very simple. Right-click Edit, Edit Link Parts, click on the main part of the hand, and just so this will make it easier on you, Control-Alt-T, and all the invisible fingers are showing up. So if you want to texture every single one of them, that's fine, but I just usually go for the fingers that are showing because I don't really change the state of the fingers. So click, click, hold down shift and click, click, click with the palm of the hand selected. See, that's all I'm going to retexture. All the other invisible parts and the nails and the paw pads are not selected, so they won't be retextured. I'm going to look for Blue October hand and fingers. Click and drag it over, and there you go. Your hand is done. Do the same thing for the other hand. It's really easy peasy lemon squeezy, okay? We're almost done. This is the very, very, very easiest part, so I'm probably going to, kill two birds with one stone, not literally, and show you how to texture both the leg and the paw at the same time. So Edit Link Parts is still enabled. I'm going to click the paw, and as you notice, it's all one big piece. There's no individual toes. There's no little paw back here. It's all one big piece. Hold down shift again and then click directly onto the leg, and what I'm going to do is look for Blue October legs and toes, click and drag it, and it textures both of them at the same time with the same texture because they do use the same texture. Okay, I hope this helped y'all. If you need to go back, that's the beauty of this video. You can go back any single time, any freaking time you want to, and review the steps, slow it down, speed it up, whichever. Share it with your friends, anyone else who has an avatar like this. Any mod kit for this. This will work for any other, should work for any other mod created by any other character or creator, excuse me. But this is mainly for my King Cheetah mod for the Lyrekhet, which was commissioned by an awesome person over at Furry Fashion. Thank you very much, Novaru. Hope you enjoy it. And thank you again, everyone, for watching. Any questions or you still need help, I work full-time Monday through Friday, and I have a life on the weekends. So leave me an offline. I prefer offlines over note cards because when I can, I will read and respond to them over my email. So again, thank you for purchasing this mod, supporting my work, and I hope to see you guys around on Second Life. Thank you very much.